Namaste viewers. Welcome to Bend It Like LD, and today we are going to practice a yoga for detox, yoga for digestion, and yoga for de-stress. Now, why are we combining all the three together? Detox, digestion, and de-stress. Simply because they're all interconnected with each other. So this sequence is basically to improve your gut health, which is directly related to your stress levels. So a sluggish liver, a weak gut is directly responsible for your stress hormones. So better gut health, better liver functioning, your intestinal health, all these are dependent on your stress level. So if they are good, then you're less stressed and you're stress free. And of course, detox again is to release all the toxins from the body, to release all the negativity from the system, which again is directly related to your stress hormones, cortisol. Now today's sequence will focus a lot on releasing toxins from the body through a set of postures that help to wring out the intestines to, literally as the word twisting suggests. So we're going to have a lot of twisting postures today. So if you notice, even when you're generally working for long hours in your office, or if you feel very stressed and tight, what is the first thing that we do? So the first thing that we do is to usually get up and give a nice stretch and twist our body. That's because a lot of stress accumulates at the base of your spine when you're sitting for long hours or when you are very stressed, and twisting helps to wring out the toxins from the system. So that is why this sequence will focus a lot on twisting. It'll also focus on core, because as I explained in my last video, your core is really, really important in terms of overall functioning of your body. So an improved core health is directly related to an improved gut health. And again, one shouldn't mistake, when I say core, I'm not talking of the superficial muscles, I'm talking of all your entire abdominal region as a whole, your rectus, your transverse, your obliques, all of them put together. So this sequence is mainly for improving gut health, spiking up your metabolism, improving your digestion, improving your liver functioning, because sometimes when you have a sluggish liver, your digestion is not great and there's a lot of toxins accumulated in the body. So detox, and finally leading to de-stress. And why are we doing it today? Because it's summers out here in India, and it's vacation time, so I believe a lot of us are eating out and binging. At least I have been eating out and binging a lot over the last few weeks, and I've also been unwell with a bout of food poisoning and stomach bug. So I think this sequence, I need it more than you. So let's begin the practice. And here we go. Let us begin our practice by sitting up in any comfortable posture, keeping our back straight, shoulders relaxed, closing our eyes and aligning our body, breath and mind by taking a few deep inhalations and exhalations. Always good to start your practice with centering to get more focus, to settle down your thoughts. And we'll slowly move on to three-way breathing, three-part breathing as we call it, placing your right palm on your chest and your left palm on your belly button. Taking a deep inhalation, expanding out your belly, your tummy nicely, moving it all the way up to your chest, opening up your chest and rib cage nicely, expanding your shoulder blades, your clavicles, and as you exhale, relaxing your shoulders, followed by your chest, followed by your abdomen. We call this as sectional breathing or yogic breathing as well, using three parts of your body. A very efficient way to breathe. Four or five rounds of sectional breathing. Taking a deep inhalation, opening out the belly, the chest and the shoulders. And as you exhale, relaxing your shoulders, your chest and your abdominal region. Feel that sense of calmness entering the body. And gently release. We'll move on to this practice with Few rounds of Kapalbhati, forceful exhalation to just spike up the metabolism. So take your left palm in chin mudra, your forefinger and thumb touching each other. Place your right palm on your belly button. I always suggest this for beginners to pranayama practices so that they understand the breathing pattern. So take a deep inhalation through your nose and exhale out completely first. And take a deep inhalation through your nose again and start with forceful exhalation through your nose. Now, when you exhale each time through your nose, draw the belly muscles in with every exhale. Practice about 30 to 40 rounds first and then settle down. Relax for a couple of breaths. You can do 2 or 3 sets of Kapalbhati. It's completely your choice. So let's do one more round. Take a deep inhalation through your nose and exhale out completely first. And take a deep inhalation through your nose again and forceful exhalation through your nose. Continuous exhalation. It's almost like the way a dog sniffs. Inhalation is passive. So I'm trying to do about, say, 75 to 80 breaths here at one shot. You can always break it up into 2 sets. You can do 20, 30, whatever is comfortable to you. With every exhalation, draw the belly deep inside your spine. Keep your face relaxed. Keep your forehead relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. And slowly relax completely. Stay there. And once you feel completely stable, open your eyes. Lifting your arms all the way up, take a deep inhalation, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, gently fold forward, placing your palms on the mat if you're able to reach. Keeping the spine long, staying here for about 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Once again, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, fold forward again. And one last time, take a deep inhalation, lengthen up your spine, and as you exhale, fold forward all the way down. If you're comfortable, drop your elbows on the mat. Stay there. This is just good to stretch your back, stretch your arms, loosen up your upper body. Lifting your arms all the way up, lengthen up your spine. Now twist towards your right side, taking your right palm behind your hip and left palm outside your right knee. Lift the chest up, twist and look over your right shoulder, keeping your back straight, shoulders relaxed. Release and lift up all the way, twist on the other side, right palm outside the left knee. Opening up the chest and twisting and looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, slowly come up. Now slowly release. Take your arms behind your back. Interlock your fingers. Open up the chest and look up towards the sky. Arching your lower back. And rounding your back this time. Stretch your arms out. Look at your palms. Try to round your spine as much as you can. Elbows straight. And gently release. And slowly come onto your knees for Marjariyasana, bringing your knees hip distance apart. Palms directly under your shoulders. Couple of cat and cow stretches to warm up the spine. As you inhale, drop your back, lift your chest and shoulders. As you exhale, rounding your back and gaze at your belly. Let's do that couple of more times. Inhaling, lift your chest and shoulders, drop your back. Exhale, lift your back muscles up and gaze at your navel. Always good to start with warming up the spine. And maybe maybe you can just hold it at the last round for about 5 breaths. Exhaling round your back, gaze at your belly. And gently release. We're going to do a little bit of work to kickstart our core, to help warm up the core a little bit and to warm up the thigh muscles. So inhale, bend the knee, push back, kick back, and exhale, round your back, knee to your nose. Doing that about 10 times. Inhale, kick back, exhale, round and knee to your nose. Inhale, kick, exhale, round. Inhale, kick up, exhale, knee to nose. So about 10 times on each side is a good way to start. And maybe at the last round, you can just bring your knee to nose and hold it for about 5 deep breaths. And gently release. On the other side now, inhale, bend your left knee, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, knee to nose. And at the last round, maybe just holding it for about 5 breaths. And gently release. And just separate your knees out and stretch your arms out and just relax for a couple of breaths. I'm not doing Surya Namaskars in today's practice. I've kind of warmed up my body before I came here for the prior video. So I'd request all of you to at least practice anywhere between 2 rounds to 6 rounds of Surya Namaskars to get your body nice and warm, to get the muscles moving up nicely. Tuck your toes and come to Parvatasana. Stretch your arms and try to draw your head deep in between your arms as much as you can. Now lift your heels up and try to drop both your heels to the left side. Just to give a little bit of twist. And lift up again and drop both your heels to the right side. Maybe do that one more time. Lifting up your heels, dropping your heels to the left. And lifting up and dropping your heels to the right side. As I mentioned before, we'll be doing a lot of twisting postures today. And also to help stretch the spine, slowly release your left palm. And see if you can hold outside your right shin, knee, or maybe if you can reach outside your right ankle. Look under your left shoulder. Moving on to the other side, take your right palm and hold your left shin, knee, or the ankle if you can reach. Feeling that stretch in your spine nicely. Looking under your left shoulder, opening up the shoulders. You can also bend your right knee if you're not able to reach, or you can keep them straight. And gently release. And drop your knees down, relax for a couple of breaths. As I mentioned before, do practice a couple of rounds of Surya Namaskars to get your muscles nice and warm, to open the body. And slowly come up. Step to the front of your mat. Slowly bring your feet together. Bringing your palms to your heart center. Staying there for a couple of breaths first. Getting your breathing back to normal. And as you inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Push your hips forward, stretch back. Open up the front of your body. Feel that extension in your chest and your belly. And as you exhale, fold forward, sending your hip back. Now bend your knees and take your left leg all the way back. Wriggle your left toes and stretch it back as much as you can till the point you feel you can't stretch anymore. And slowly bring your palms onto your knees first. And once you feel steady, lift your arms up into a nice high lunge. Pull up the back kneecap. Watch your right knee. Make sure the right knee is above the right ankle. And gently drop your right palm down and twist towards your right side. A lot of work on the core. Excellent for strengthening your core. Yes, thighs are screaming almost. Stay there. Come back to a lunge. And now start to drop your left knee very slowly down. Almost inch by inch. And drop it on the mat. Untuck your left toes. Bring your hands to your hips. Now push your hip. A very important step. Pushing your hips with your palms forward. Lift your arms up and lengthen up and stretch it behind. Try to take your arms behind your ears. You can interlock your fingers and point your index finger like James Bond. I like doing this personally because it allows my spine to stretch up. Slowly release. Bring your palms to your heart center. Inhale, lengthen up and try to bring your left elbow outside the right knee. Now squeeze the elbow over the knee and open the chest up, looking up towards the sky. Parivrita Anjaneyasana. Try to bring your palms to your heart center, pulling the right shoulder back. And maybe slowly start to tuck your left toes and take your left knee off the mat. Parivrita Pashvakonasana. Excellent for strengthening and stabilizing your body. And slowly bring your palms and take your right leg back to Dandasana plank. A little bit of work on your core. Let's try and hold plank for about 10 to 15 breaths or as much as you can. Stay there. Watch your alignment. And slowly move back to Parvatasana, mountain pose. Relax in Parvatasana for a few breaths. And slowly moving on to the other side, bring your left foot in between your palms. Once again, stretch your right leg nicely behind you. Slowly bring your palms on your knees first. Get stable, get steady, and then lift your arms up for a nice high lunge. Stay there for about 5 breaths. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. And drop your left palm down and twist to your left side. Sink your hips nice and low. Staying there for about 5 breaths. Come back to a lunge first and slowly drop your right knee on the mat, inch by inch. Untuck your right toes, bring your hands to your hips. Push your hips forward with your palms. Feel that opening in the front of the right thigh and swing your arms up and stretch back. You can always keep your palms separated. I personally like to do this because interlocking my fingers allows my spine to lengthen up a little more. Staying there. And slowly bring your palms to your heart center. Take a deep breath in, inhale. And as you exhale, bring the right elbow outside the left knee. Squeeze the elbow in as much as you can and open up the chest towards the sky. Parivrita Anjaneyasana. Excellent for strengthening your body. And slowly tuck your right toes and gently take your right knee off the mat. These poses are excellent for stabilizing the body, strengthening the body. Great for detoxing, wringing out the toxins from your system. Parivrita Pashvakonasana. And slowly release and take your left leg back to a plank. Again, holding plank here for about 10-15 breaths. You can do modifications by dropping your knees on the mat. You can also drop one knee on the mat if you find this challenging. Or you can stay keeping your hips and shoulders in one line. I like to usually hold for about 30 seconds at least. And slowly drop your knees down and gently lie down on your stomach. Relax for a couple of breaths. And once you feel steady and stable, slowly bring your palms by the sides. Now you can walk your palms according to your flexibility, either to the front or to the back or by the sides of your chest, and lift up completely into Bhujangasana, keeping your shoulders rolled down. Try to keep your heels close to each other. Touch your heels together if you can. Staying here for about 5 breaths. Now gently twist and see if you can look towards your right heel. Keep pushing your pubic bone down towards the mat. Slowly bring your left palm to the center. If you can, release your right palm and hold your left thigh with your right palm. Allowing the front of the body to open up. Release and switch sides. Lift up first and gently twist and look towards your left heel. And slowly bring the right palm to the center, taking your left palm and holding your right thigh. Twist a little more. And release. Staying here for some more time if you can. Strengthening your back. And slowly drop your elbows down. Try to bring your elbows under your shoulders directly. Saral Bhujangasana. And gently release. And relax completely. Relax for a couple of breaths. And slowly bring your palms by the sides of your chest and slowly come up. And sit back in Shashankasana or Child's Pose. Relax. Allow your spine to relax. And slowly come up. We'll start with Malasana now, a deep squat. Keeping your feet about hip distance apart, turn your toes out to a 45-degree angle. Now squeeze your elbows and shoulders in as much as you can. Push the knees out with your elbows and bring your palms to your heart center. This is a really important asana, very good posture to open up the hips. Excellent for relieving flatulence, bloating of the body. For some of you, you may not be able to reach your heels to the floor. That's okay. And slowly drop your right palm down and stretch your left arm out. And maybe if you can wrap your right arm around your right shin and swing your left arm and see if you can grab your fingers together. Otherwise, grab your t-shirt, twist and looking up towards the left side. And moving on to the other side, stretch your right arm out and maybe wrap your left arm around your left shin. Interlock your fingers if you can. Your heels can be on or off the mat, not a problem. And gently release. And maybe we can add some fun and spice to our practice today by practicing an arm balance. So placing your palms shoulder distance apart, pushing your knees into your triceps, lift your heels all the way up, shift your body weight forward and slowly try to take one foot off the mat. Maybe if you can, both feet off the mat. Try to touch your toes, rounding your back. Gaze forward, Kakasana. And gently release. And slowly release. Sit back on your heels in Vajrasana if you're comfortable. Otherwise, sit in any comfortable posture. Sukhasana is also fine. Now slowly make a fist with your palms. Put your thumb inside, wrap the other finger, stretch it out and place your fist on either side of your navel. Give a gentle push inside. Take a deep inhalation and as you exhale, pushing your abdomen muscles inside, fold forward. Those of you who can, if you can drop your head all the way down, go ahead and do that. And breathing in and breathing out. Mandukasana, again excellent for your abdominal muscles, excellent for relieving gas, flatulence, acidity, any disorders of the abdomen. Staying here for about 10 to 15 breaths, as much as you can. And as you inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, release. Now give a gentle twist by taking your left palm behind and twisting and looking over your right shoulder. Doing it on both sides. Slowly sit on the mat and stretch your legs out in front of you. Keeping your back straight, place your palms on your knees. Make sure your spine is straight. You can lift your hips once again and ensure that your pelvis is firmly grounded. Now bending your right knee, keeping one palm distance between your right foot and left knee, Marichasana. Couple of variations. You can hug your right knee with your left palm, or you can lift your left arm and bring the left elbow outside the right knee. Push the knee with your elbow. Open up the chest and look over your right shoulder. Marichasana, a nice twist. Keep the left leg active. And gently release. Now lift that right leg and place it outside the left knee. Now if you can, those of you who can bend the left knee as well. Now don't take it under the hip. Keep the ankle outside the hip. Sit up nice and tall. Once again, you can hug the knee and twist, or you can lift your left arm up. Lengthen up your spine, and as you exhale, bring the left elbow outside the right knee. Push the knee, lift the chest up and look over your right shoulder. You can also wrap your arm around the right shin, or you can simply place your arm up. Try to keep the back straight, spine long. Staying here for about 5 deep breaths, deep exhalation. Squeeze your belly muscles nicely and twist. I'm showing you a couple of arm adjustments. Slowly release. And stretch your legs out. Shake your legs nicely. Moving on to the other side, bend the left knee, one palm distance again. Either hug the left knee and twist, or lift your right arm all the way up. Take a deep inhalation, and as you exhale, bring the right elbow outside the left knee, twist and look over your left shoulder. Keeping the back straight, keeping the right leg nice and active. Stay there. Slowly release. Now lift that left leg and place it outside the right knee. Bend the right knee if you can, otherwise the right knee can be straight as well. Hugging the knee and twisting is one option. The other option is lifting the right arm up and bringing the right elbow outside the left knee. You can either wrap your arm, or you can just place your arm, bend your elbow. Ardha Matsyendrasana, Lord of the Fishes pose. Excellent twist to wring out the toxins from the system, to strengthen your abdominal muscles. And release. Stretch your legs out. Shake your legs, palms on your knees, and just relax for a couple of breaths. Make sure your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed and away from your ears. And moving on with again a very deep twist to strengthen the core. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up, lengthen up your spine. Now twist and walk your palms all the way back. See if you can bend forward and bring your forehead all the way down without lifting your hips much. That's the key here. And moving on to the other side. Try not to lift the hips too much. One more time, lifting your arms up, lengthening up your spine, walking your palms back, dropping your forehead down as much as you can. Maybe staying there for about 4 or 5 breaths. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Lifting your arms up, lengthening up your spine, and twisting and folding on the other side. Trying to keep the hips down as much as possible. Feel that twist in the body. And gently release. Now hug your knees to your chest and gently tap your feet on the mat. This is just to feel good. Do it about 5 or 10 times. Tap and tap and tap. Slowly release and lie down on your back. Relax for a couple of breaths first. Slowly bend your knees, feet hip distance apart. You can walk your feet slightly closer to your hips. Those of you who can, grab your ankles for Kandarasana, otherwise palms by the sides of your hips. And push into your feet and lift your hips as high as you can, squeezing your shoulder blades in as much as you can, moving your chest towards your chin. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Tighten your butt muscles, tighten your thigh muscles. And exhale, slowly release. And gently hug your right knee to your chest. And slowly stretch your left leg out in front of you and stay here for a couple of breaths. Ardha Pavan Muktasana. As the word itself suggests, this is excellent for releasing air, wind and gas from the body. And as you exhale, slowly draw your chest and forehead towards your knee. Continue to breathe normally. Don't hold your breath. Never hold your breath unless you're specifically asked to in any of the postures. And gently release. Moving on to the other side, hugging your left knee to your chest. Breathing in and breathing out first. And as you exhale, bringing your chest and forehead towards your left knee, continue to breathe normally. Pushing your right thigh down as much as you can. And slowly release. Stretch your legs out. Taking your arms to the side, bring both your knees to your chest first. And slowly drop both your knees to the right side. Try to bring your knees as close to your right elbow as possible without lifting your left shoulder much. Support your knees with your right palm and turn and look towards your left fingertips. A deep spinal twist for the body. Our final pose for the day. And bring your knees again back to your chest and drop both your knees to the left side. Supporting your knees with your left palm, try to drop your right shoulder on the mat as much as you can. Staying there. And slowly bring your knees back to your chest and stretch your legs out. Moving into a deep state of relaxation, Shavasana. Make any adjustments if you wish at this point. Taking your feet wider than your hips, flopping to the sides, palms a little away from the hips. You can lift your head a couple of times, releasing any stiffness from your neck. Completely allowing your body to relax. If you feel any tension in any part of your body, take your awareness to that body part and consciously relax that body. And when you wish to come out of the posture, start with soft and gentle movements, turning your head side to side a couple of times, and slowly bring your feet together. Take your arms over your head, interlock your fingers, give a nice stretch to your body, and gently release. Bending your left knee, gently roll over to your right side. And slowly come and sit up in any comfortable posture with your eyes closed. Keeping your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and just staying still for a couple of breaths, allowing the body to assimilate the benefits of the practice. Slowly bring your palms together and rub your palms gently. Cupping your palms, slowly transfer the warmth to your eyes first, sliding your palms down your face and neck. Bring your palms in front of your face. With a few blinks, have a smile on your face, open your eyes, look into your palms first, fold your palms and bring it to your heart center. Namaste. Thank you very much and have a good day. Hello viewers, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have liked this video, please do follow me on my FB page, Bend It Like LD. I'm also on Instagram and YouTube with the same name, and I forgot to mention that this sequence is also excellent for weight loss. So I've said the magic word. I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for that. The reason why it's good for weight loss is because it improves your metabolism. It also helps in toning your body. Twisting helps in a lot of toning and strengthening as well, which directly relates to your weight loss as well. So if you're looking for weight loss, you could practice this as part of your routine. And please do subscribe, and most importantly, leave your comments, your feedback. If you wish to see any more themes and any more sequences, if you're looking for any particular, like a strengthening program or a stretching program that you want, please do let me know. I'd be more than happy to, do it for you. All right. Thank you very much. Keep practicing yoga. Stay fit, stay healthy, and stay happy.